everyone, Ashley here. Welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time, welcome. If you're returning, so glad you're back. Today, I have a small haul from a brand new vendor to me, Hayden Rowe. Now, Hayden Rowe, I have seen in all the wax groups over the last year, and I just never bought anything from it because I didn't want to fall in love with a new vendor. But unfortunately, I think that might have happened because I got a small order from the last ready to ship that was a couple of weeks ago, and everything is wonderful. So I got some knot bars and a couple of loaves, and I looked up all the scent notes because it doesn't look like the scent notes are on the labels, which is okay. But being that it's my first time, I don't know these scent notes by heart yet, so I'm going to do my best to describe what I'm smelling to you. And there might be a few scent notes in there that I'm not picking up, but all the descriptions are on her website, and I'll try my best to tell you some of the ones I remember. So going forward, when I order from her, I am going to, learn more. I know she's having a ready to ship, I think, at the beginning of February. I'll probably be getting a few things from that. And so let's get started. Hope you guys are having a good week. It's Thursday here, and I had a little health incident yesterday where I wasn't able to go into my office, so I went in today. So that's why I'm filming today. I usually film after I get home from work on Wednesdays, but today's Thursday, and that's okay. Okay. Enough of that stuff. Let's get on to the wax, which is why you're here. Okay, this first one is Bookstore. And I must say, being brand new to Hayden Rowe, I don't know what to expect. I've never had her wax before. I've never got it in a D-stash or ordered it, obviously. And I can tell that this is a harder wax, which is okay. And it will chop up nicely, I think. And I must say, I was very surprised at the size of these knot bars. I mean, this is a cake of soap, just about. And I wonder if this mold is something that was, used to make soap. I don't know anything about making soap, but it looks like a bar of soap to me. But I must say that I guess I'm getting kind of spoiled over the year I've been into vendor wax, and I know there's a lot of you out there who have been in it for much, much longer, and you're just, you're just professionals at it. And I think I'm at that phase because of the mass quantity of wax that I have. But in terms of knowing each vendor in and out, I only know a couple in and out. But this one, I will say that I really am intrigued by a lot of the scents that she offers. I think her name is Christina. I'm pretty sure. Some of these, I love some of these scents that I got and some of these scent notes, and not a lot of vendors offer them because I know a lot of them cater to the bakery and the fresh scents that a lot of us love. And it's nice to have a wild card in there that you have in your stash that might surprise you and be a new favorite. So that's my opinion. And let's get started here. Like I said, okay, Bookstore. Now, if you follow my Instagram, which is books_and_bright_wax, I love to read. I love books. I've been reading since I was a toddler, and books have been a friend of mine throughout the years. And I was really drawn to this scent Bookstore because there's a couple vendors out there that have book wax that smells just oh so amazing to me. But this is kind of like walking into, I'm just inhaling the goodness. It's like walking into an old library, but not like the library book stinky smell, the library scent. I think everybody knows what I'm talking about. It's not like that. It's like I can imagine this is what, Beauty and the Beast, the 1990s animated classic movie that I think every girl out there my age fell in love with. I think this scent is what the Beast's library that he gives Belle as a gift. I think this is what that smells like. Something classy with all the classic hardbound books and the oak and the wood, and not necessarily oak, but just the wood that's around, and the old wingback chairs, and just that classic den, if you will say, by a fireplace. This just evokes that inside of me, and I can't wait to chop this up and melt this. And I think I'm going to let this cure just a little bit more. I usually let stuff cure about 2 weeks before I cut it, but this just, oh, the wax is beautiful. It's just glossy, and oh, it's just so nice. This, I think there's musk in here. There's patchouli. I think there's vetiver and maybe bergamot. I'm not sure. There's a lot of, it's a masculine scent, but with a little bit of smokiness, but not sweet smoky, like some, marshmallow firesides, not that sweet smoky. This is a smoky, but a good smoky, if that makes sense. Like I said, it's my first time with this wax, guys, so I'm doing the best I can. Okay, the next one, meditation. Now I had to get this just because if you watch some of my recent videos, I did talk about depression and anxiety, and my husband has meditated for almost 3 years, and it has changed his life in terms of his mental health. So I had to get this just because I'm trying to get into more meditation, looking at things that just help relax in life, because life is chaotic. And this one, I think this is a Lush dupe. If I don't remember, something of Reason maybe, or maybe that's another one that I have. Anyways, I think it's a Lush dupe. I could be wrong. But anyways, what this smells like to me is, it's very, I'm pretty sure there's patchouli in this. And sandalwood. I pick up on sandalwood also. But it might, like I said, I don't have these memorized. But this just reminds me of incense. Excuse me, my nose is running. Incense without being incense based. I'm pretty sure there has to be incense in here at some way, shape, or form, because when you meditate, a lot of people do burn incense because it invokes relaxation and mental clarity, if you believe in that. I love that. I love that. I would buy that in a loaf. I love it. But I love earthy scents. I love patchouli and incense and nag champa, dragon's blood a little bit. I love those scents. I was raised on those scents. I was introduced to incense at a young age. I always had some sort of scent in my life. And so a lot of that also is nostalgic for me. Okay, next, British Barber, and I know this one, it's lime and barbasol, because this one's kind of easy to remember. This I got because I'm looking for different scents. I mean, sometimes the strawberries and the cakes and the blueberries and laundry can get kind of monotonous after a while to my nose. And I'm looking for something that I don't have a lot of, and I don't have a lot of shaving cream based wax. So I thought I'm going to grab this, and this is just so, I don't necessarily get lime, but I get a citrus note with shaving cream. And this is just so clean and masculine. I'm sorry, I have January allergies, it seems like, because my nose has been running, and I don't know why. But this, oh, I love this. It's clean and fresh, and it's a little bit masculine, but it's not, oh my goodness, it's completely masculine. It has that fresh component to it that just is beautiful. Good job so far on this. The next one, this is Galactic, and another fun fact about my husband and I is when we lived in the East, my husband got into astronomy, and we bought a telescope and used to go out in the wintertime. Actually, for North America, it's Jupiter's out and Betelgeuse, Orion's Belt, all of those things are really easy to see, but unfortunately some of it's in the middle of the night. So I remember the very first time that he was able to show me Saturn through a telescope. And I know this is dorky, but my husband is a dork like that, but he's not like Steve Urkel dork. He's actually really cool. And This, I had to get this just because the picture that she used for this scent was just of the galaxies, and I don't know what galaxy it is, but space is so fascinating to us. You know, we are just so think outside the box in that way. And this Galactic, this kind of, I don't really quite know how to describe this. It's definitely a fresh scent, though. It's not anything that I've smelled before. And like I said at the beginning of this video, I'm looking for that. And this might be the perfect vendor for that. In terms of different scents that aren't cookie cutter, which I'm a fan. Bring it on. I like that. So this, it almost has a soapy scent, but I wonder if there's patchouli and ozone in here. I think because I'm getting that fresh note. It's almost greenery, but this is a delicious scent. I will be so anxious to chop that one up and give that a try, because I had to get that, like I said, with the astronomy that we used to look at. And, you know, living here in Utah, there's something called light pollution, which is, I know you don't want to listen to that stuff, but you're not supposed to look at the stars in a parking lot that's light, has a ton of light, or anywhere that has a lot of light. You need to be in a dark place so the sky illuminates itself. That's light pollution. So that picture just brought back those memories of trying to find the darkest place we could go to and looking up in the sky. That just evokes memories in me more than anything. So I'm opening up a little bit more to you guys. So I like watching all of your videos where you learn about that person and the life that they have and a little bit about their personal times. And I'm trying to open more up in that way. So I hope you don't mind. But this one is Spa Day. This is gorgeous. I love this. I had to have this because, as I said, relaxation and mental clarity is something I'm striving for in my life. This is just something that when you go to a spa, you know, for a facial massage, body treatment, if you go there, you know, you put on the robe, you may or may not go into a sauna, or, I mean, depends on where you're going. Just, this smells like aromatherapy to me, and just fresh herbs, even though I don't know if there's herbs in here. But that is, oh, that's good. It's fresh and clean, but not soapy and not, I don't get incense. I don't get that type of fresh. I don't get earthy. It's more clean and fresh, like something that's just bathed, if that makes sense. You know, it's not soapy to me, but it's clean and fresh and just invigorating. Invigorating is a great word to me to describe that one. Okay, I have 2 loaves here that I got, and of course these were all absolutely blind sniffs because I've never had the vendor before, but I did get a few samples. I'll talk about these before the loaves. Once again, my nose keeps running, so I'm sorry. Okay, this first one is buttermint cotton candy frosting. I love buttermint. Cotton candy I like as a blender, but this one is nice. I mean, I don't know if I would buy this in a loaf per se, but this is, it's got that buttermint that's dominant to my nose right off the bat. But then right behind it is that delicious cotton candy frosting that just is rich and sweet and just confectionery dream. So this is a good one. When I melt this, I might eat my words and want this in a larger size, but stay tuned for that. Next is Honey Clementine, and I love these little ducks. That must be her signature shape, I think, because I remember Ducky Dozen. But this is so cute. I love that creativity. I mean, who thinks of a duck? Like, it's so cute. This one, of course, is citrus, and I love clementine. Clementine, I love all citrus. I love to eat citrus fruits. I love to smell citrus fruits. You know, lemon, grapefruit, lime, orange, tangerine, clementine, what have you. But this is a very nice orange scent with honey, exactly as the name says. That is a good one too. And I think this one, I think this one might be my favorite. This is beach linen. Now I sniffed this yesterday. Let's see, I came a couple days ago. I got it out of my mailbox yesterday morning because sometimes I don't go get my mail every day. I know it's cold and I hate the cold and I'm lazy sometimes in the evening time. But beside the point, I didn't look up the scent notes for these guys because I didn't really need to, but this beach linen, that's a unique scent. Like, it's fresh and aquatic, but it's got just a touch of laundry. I don't know if it's linen or towels or sheets. I don't know her oils yet, but that is really good. I am really into this one. That's a nice one. Okay, so my loaves. I decided, because like I told you at the beginning of this video, and if you've watched any of my previous ones, I love earthy, incense, patchouli, musky scents. So I sprung for a loaf of Africa, and I think this one really speaks to me because I've never smelled this before. It's strong, and this definitely evokes patchouli and incense. Definitely. If you're not into those scents, don't give this a try because it definitely is that family of scent. It's woodsy. It's like burnt wood, but not like a bonfire, not burning down, trees or limbs that you cut down. It's not that type of smoke. It's a beautiful wood that evokes an aroma when it's on fire. And this is dark and hearty and just, oh, that's amazing. I really like this, and I know it's a good one because this is all sold out in all forms that she offered. And speaking of sold out, this guy also, Carnival. Now, I had to get this because of Charity and Vivian. Both loved this scent and couldn't get enough of it, so I figured I'll go ahead and grab one because who doesn't like caramel apple and, what else is in here? Caramel apple, waffle cone, and something else, I think. I can't remember the last one. But this is delicious. It's fabulous. This is awesome. I think this is the strongest caramel apple, candy apple. Maybe it's candy apple, caramel, and waffle cone. I don't know. But this, I can't say enough about this. This is amazing. And thank you, ladies, for convincing me that I needed to try Hayden Rowe at this time because she was bringing back Carnival. And I look up to you guys so much in terms of scent recommendations, and I thank you for convincing me to get this in an indirect way. But I adore this scent. In fact, I would give this entire order as a new Hayden Rowe customer. This is an A. Absolutely. And stay tuned for some of my melting basket videos. We'll probably start back up in March because, I am doing the wax collab, wax challenge melting baskets that have a theme each week. But I'm definitely going to chop these up and get these melting pretty quickly because I think this is going to be a new favorite of mine. But if you are a fan of Hayden Rowe, let me know some scents that I have to try next time or when they're offered again. So thanks so much for watching if you made it this far. I really appreciate your comments and your support, and thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click subscribe. I try to load some content every week, 1 to 2 days, depending on the orders I get and what content I have. And I hope to talk to you soon. Have a good evening.